Sounds good.
All right. Well, I think we'll start going now, and we'll go over the 3 products that we had mentioned in our email. So our big goal today is to go over our Seymour model, our Wilma wound foot, and then our ostomy pouching trainer. After we go over all 3 of those, if there are other wound care products of ours that you have seen or you're interested in finding out a little bit more, we have almost all of them in the room here with us, and we'll be happy to pull those out and show you or answer any questions related to those. During the demo of the first 3 products, if you have questions that come up, feel free to either unmute and ask, or you can type it in as a chat and let us know, and we'll see those, and we'll be happy to answer any of those as we go along. And then again, this will be available afterwards for anybody that wants to watch it as well. So thanks for joining us. We're kind of excited to do this. This is our first time doing a product demo online like this, and I think with a lot of the normal trade shows and conventions that we attend, and we're able to get in front of people and show them our products in person, we definitely were missing that this year. So this is kind of a way for us to be able to have that interaction with people and hopefully get some information across to you, answer some questions, and hopefully have a good time doing this. So we'll start out here with our Seymour model. And I guess one of the things that we always like to say about Seymour is this is kind of, if you've seen any of our products before, this is the one you've most likely seen. Seymour has been around in one way or another for almost 20 years now, and it is a great model because it's going to show you all the different stages of pressure injuries. It's going to allow you to visually see them, to measure them, to understand why you stage them in a certain way, and then also going through charting, measurement, the application of various dressings from a simple topical bandage, creams, to negative pressure as well. And you can do all those on this model. The dressings are going to stick, but they're also going to remove, and it should last for years and years and years. So basically, when you look at Seymour, the first thing you're going to have is you're going to have on this side here your stage 1. On the other side, you have your stage 2 pressure injury. And then as we move to the side here, you're going to have your stage 3. I'm going to kind of try to show you down there, we have a small tunnel. And then on this side of the stage 3, you're going to have a little bit of undermining that goes up there as well. Above that one, you're going to have a unstageable, and that's going to have the wound bed's going to be covered with the slough you can see there, as well as the S scar on the side. When we flip to the other side of the model, you're going to have your deep tissue injury or suspected DTI here, and then above that, a dehisced wound, surgical dehisced wound. On the top of the model, on the coccyx there, you're going to have a stage 4. You can see the exposed bone. You have a little bit of slough and S scar up in the side here. At the top of the wound, there is undermining like there was on the stage 3. This is going to be a little bit deeper. And then down on the bottom, you're going to have your tunneling. And on this, what's nice is you can actually see how deep that tunneling is. It's rather deep. One of the things that people really like about that is that some people want to just do a visual evaluation of the wound, and they don't want to actually get in there and see how deep stuff is. And if it's a real patient, you're going to have to see how deep it really is, both to make sure that you're getting your dressing, your gauze, your foam, whatever you're using down into there, as well as being able to properly chart that. If you don't know how deep it is, you don't have any idea if the wound's getting better or getting worse over time. So that's going to be really important. The Seymour does come in light and dark skin. That's a big one. Just whatever patient population that you have, you can get the model that's more appropriate. Any of these main wounds, like I mentioned in the beginning, you can use negative pressure wound therapy on. We haven't found any dressings yet that don't work well on the model. The biggest thing we always remind people is when you're done doing a demo or done doing a training session with students, to just remove the dressings if dressings are left on for an extended period of time, over a weekend, over a week or longer. Then it is going to become harder to remove the dressings, and you're going to find that the next time you do put a dressing on, it might stick just a little bit more aggressive. One of the things we do hear from people from time to time is that their model doesn't look exactly like this. There are a lot of our first version of Seymour that are still out there, and if you have one of those, it's going to have a much smaller stage 4 here. It's going to be a little kind of triangle, almost like that. and it's going to be much more shallow. If you do have that model, there are some of those that are still working great. We did change the material on this model here because this material allows dressings to come off much easier. The previous material, we found some of the newer dressings, that the dressings were just sticking a little bit too aggressive. So again, this model here, great model. First off, people can learn how to stage wounds, how to measure wounds, how to understand what's causing them and how the wounds are going to progress. They can also learn how to measure and then chart, as well as the actual application of dressings.